Something about this story never made sense to me. Before anyone publicly knew who had allegedly been injured, before details about what happened inside Teresa Giudice's house started leaking out, before fans knew the full story, one name was already being whispered, Luis Ruelas. And now, new details are starting to explain why. Hey guys, welcome back to Official Glamm, the place where we put the real in reality TV. If you've been following this story, you already know the biggest mystery was never actually Melania Giudice's arrest. It was who got hurt. Back in May, Melania was arrested following what authorities classified as a domestic violence incident at Teresa and Luis's New Jersey home. She was later charged with simple assault and purposely or knowingly causing bodily injury. The case remains active. But almost immediately, Bravo fans became obsessed with a completely different question. Who was the alleged victim? Nobody knew. That information was never publicly released, and that's where things got interesting. According to reports, people around the Bravo world started asking the same question almost immediately. Was it Luis? One source claimed that was the very first thing everybody wanted to know. One insider even said, "He's very controversial," so that's where the speculation immediately went. Now hold on. Think about that for a second. Nobody knew who had allegedly been injured. The facts were limited. Yet somehow Luis became the answer before people even knew the full question. That caught my attention. Because whether you love him or hate him, that tells you everything you need to know about his reputation in the Bravo universe. Now new details are starting to paint a much clearer picture. Reports claim Melania had come home from school before finals because she was dealing with stress and reportedly did not want to return. Sources say Teresa wasn't exactly supportive of the idea of walking away from school. The reporting describes it more as tough love. Finish school. Push through it. Get your degree. Honestly, that's probably a conversation a lot of parents would have. Rumors later started circulating online that Melania had been kicked out of the family home. Several insiders pushed back on that story and said that's not what happened. Instead, attention shifted to what allegedly unfolded inside the house that night. According to the newest accounts, Melania got into a heated argument with one of her sisters. What started as a family disagreement reportedly escalated very quickly. The situation became emotional, chaotic, and involved multiple people. This is where Luis enters the story. Sources claim he stepped in and tried to calm things down before the argument got worse. When that didn't work, he allegedly moved between the sisters and physically restrained Melania in an effort to stop the confrontation from escalating further. And this is the detail that changes everything. The same source suggested Luis may have been injured during that process. Not because he started the confrontation, not because he was necessarily the target, but because he was reportedly standing directly in the middle of an explosive family fight while trying to stop it. Suddenly, the speculation starts making a lot more sense. If Luis was right there in the middle of the chaos, it's easier to understand why so many people immediately wondered whether he was the person involved. Another sister allegedly became concerned enough about what was happening that she called police. The scene was described as intense, emotional, and involving multiple family members. Police eventually responded to the home, and that's where the story officially became public. At this point, Teresa has not publicly commented on these latest claims. Luis has not publicly commented. Bravo has not publicly commented either. So we're still dealing with reports and insider accounts rather than confirmed facts. But if these reports are accurate, the biggest surprise may not be what happened inside that house. The biggest surprise may be how quickly everyone thought they already knew what happened. What do you think? Do these new details help explain why fans immediately started connecting the story back to Luis? Or do you think there's still a major piece of this puzzle missing? Drop your thoughts below. And if there's a housewife story, Bravo rumor, or reality TV mystery you want me to cover next, leave your ideas in the comments because I read them all. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest reality TV tea. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And, as always, see you in the next one!